What is up, people? Today is Wednesday, which means hashtag Book Wednesday. Today week where I talk to you guys about books. And today's video I am talking about manga, and this is possibly the hardest video I ever set myself out to do because there's so many good manga slash animes out there, and just choosing your top ones is so difficult. Just for clarification of this video, I have a list of the mangas and animes I've watched and read before I get into my list, just so you all know that they're there. I just chose the top 8 of my list. Extremely difficult. I have a top 8 and I'm going to talk about those top 8 right now. And coming in at number 8 is, of course, Pokemon Adventures. Now, everyone knows what Pokemon is, who Pokemon are. Everyone already knows who Pikachu is. But Pokemon Adventures is the manga version of Pokemon, the anime version. And I actually didn't read the manga as a kid. I watched Pokemon as a kid, but I didn't read the manga as a kid. So when I read manga as a young adult, I suppose you want to put it that way, I noticed that the manga is different to the anime and it doesn't really follow the same characters. So that's kind of interesting enough. And yeah, everyone's kind of different. So yeah, absolutely love the manga and I love the TV show, and I've seen like every episode so far. So yeah, Pokemon has to be in my list. At number 7, I have Fullmetal Alchemist. I actually really enjoy Fullmetal Alchemist. It was probably one of the few that I kind of got into a later stage at, and I think I got into it around episode 10 or 11. So that means I had no idea what was going on, so I had to jump back to episode 1. So when I had to jump back to episode 1, I picked up the manga and read the manga. Absolutely loved the manga, and then started watching the anime. Loved the anime, and I believe it's getting a live action, and I can't wait for that. So that's going to be pretty epic. At number 6, I have a Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball had to be in the list because if it wasn't, there'd be something wrong with me, and I know for a fact that someone would give out to me for not having it in my list. But it's there. I absolutely loved this as a kid. I loved the anime series. It was so good. Again, another series that I didn't read as a kid, but I read it there not so long ago, completed it all, absolutely loved it, and I probably will revisit that one again at another stage. At number 5, I have Bleach. I just like Bleach. I have this thing about Bleach. Bleach was so cool. I mean, to be able to do something like that, it's just so cool. The story of it is so good, and everything is like really, you already know at this list that, like I said, everything is good because I said I have nothing bad to say about it, and I have everything good to say about it, but it's just so good. Bleach is probably one of the popular ones there for a long time, and I was actually introduced to it by a friend, so it was the anime that I was introduced to, not the manga. So I actually started the manga myself, read the manga, loved it, then watched the anime version of it. Number 4 is probably a series that I obsessed over after a certain period of time, and that was, of course, Naruto. Naruto is a martial arts type anime manga, and it follows the story of Naruto, Sasuke, and Sasuke, and as they become ninja warriors for their Leaf Tribe village. And again, big massive anime, big massive manga. I have to admit, I didn't actually complete the manga. I still have about 60 episodes of this Naruto series to go through still, I think. I'm not 100% sure how many episodes I still have to watch, but yeah, I'd have to probably go back to start with that just so I have an idea what's going on again. At number 3, I have Death Note. I absolutely love Death Note. I mean, could you imagine having a notebook that you can write a person's name in and know they're just going to die? I would love to have that, something like that, when I was back in school, because there was a lot of assholes I went to school with. So yeah, Absolutely love Death Note, love the whole idea behind it, and it's such a great manga and anime. And the live action isn't all that bad, so if you haven't checked it out, go check it out, because it isn't all that bad. At number 2 I have Bakuman. Bakuman is a manga and anime series about creating manga, and this follows the story of two teenage boys, one who is a fantastic manga illustrator while the other is wanting to be a author and storyteller for manga, and it just goes through the process of what you have to do in order to become a published Japanese comic book creator, and in order to create good manga. And it's just a great story. Again, it's not one I have I actually haven't completed this one yet, but it's so good and so enjoyable, and it's just seeing the process of how it all works out is pretty damn cool. Number 1 on my list is probably the only manga that I actually read before I watched the anime, and that is Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad. Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad is a great manga and anime. It follows the story of a group of teenage boys who create a band, and what makes this so good is, especially for the anime, is the music. The music is absolutely amazing. There's something in this, I think, for everyone. There's the romance side of it, there's the music side of it, there's the violence side of it, and it's just really good. Unfortunately with the manga, the music part of it doesn't really come across as well as it does in the anime, but the music in it is very is very British and Americanized, so it's very kind of like a lot of bands like Red Hot Chili Peppers, Ramones, the Beatles, Oasis are highly influenced in this manga and anime, so definitely check this one out. This is probably my favorite of all of the ones I just mentioned. It is number 1 on my list. Now, ideally, the others don't really have a number in the list, but yeah, this is definitely number 1. I absolutely love it, and it also left me wanting more. There's 12 books in the series, and there's 24 episodes in the anime, so it's not a long one, so it's definitely watchable and readable in like 2 days. So check it out, because it's really good. So my battery is about to die, so any of the anime and manga that I've mentioned are available online if you're looking for them. Of course, as always, if you think there's an anime or manga that you believe that I have not read or heard or seen or anything like that, comment it down below. Anyway everyone, on that note, if you like this video, please give me a good old like. If you have not subscribed, you can click over here to subscribe, and if you want to watch my previous videos, you can click them here, and I shall see you all on Saturday. Peace!